Okay, hello there, and welcome back to another TLDR video with myself, Deepak on Tech. Today we're going to take a look at integrating Jiu-Jitsu with the Zed Editor. I'm a big fan of the Zed Editor. I think it's a really nice GPU accelerated code editor, and it comes with a pretty good, although fairly slimline integration for Git. But more recently, I've been trying out Jiu-Jitsu. I think it's rather nice. I'll probably do some content on it in the future when I feel ready and I've gained a bit more experience with it. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I could integrate Jiu-Jitsu in a very simplified way into the Zed Editor? Because I already have JJUI. We actually don't have a repo here, of course. In fact, if I jump here, we do have a repo here. JJUI, which is a very nice TUI, which gives us quick access to a bunch of controls that you have here for working with Jiu-Jitsu repositories. So wouldn't it be nice if we actually had that directly in the Zed Editor? Well, I think we can achieve this. Let's take a little look at my tasks.json. This is the system-wide one, so this is in .conf z, and it's a file called tasks.json. And in here, we've defined a task with the label JJUI. The command is simply JJUI, and the argument we're passing is the Z worktree root. So no matter what has ended up with your current working directory, this should always work from within the Zed Editor. So let's take a little look here. What does this end up looking like? Let's go and grab... Oh, where have I put my editor now, actually? I've done something here. Yep, I've managed to group my windows in a way that I wasn't expecting. Anyway, here we go. We're back in business. So this is a project that actually has a Jiu-Jitsu repository, and if I do Shift Alt T, that's the standard command for starting a task, and you can see here that we've got JJUI as a defined task. If I run this, it pops up in a tab, and we can interact with it. This is pretty good. This is not too bad. And if I hit Q, it actually quits the task, but it leaves the tab here. And we have to kind of manually close it. I want something a bit nicer. I want to be able to spawn this task on a key binding, but I also want to be able to hide it away again or close it on the same key binding. So let's jump back to our command line here. And if we take a little look at the keymap.json, you'll see some extra stuff that I've done. So here in context workspace, I've added a binding for Alt-J, which will spawn a task. The task's name is JJUI, and the reveal target will be in the center. So rather than having it come up in the terminal area at the bottom, I'm telling it to come up in the main part of the window. You'll then notice that in the context terminal, I have the binding Alt-J again, and this time it is pane, close, active item. So effectively with Alt-J, as often as we want, we can spawn the JJUI and then close it again. So let's take a little look at this and see what it looks like in action. So this is where I've actually got a Jiu-Jitsu repository. Alt-J, boom, here we go. We've got everything up and running. Can I actually resize this so people can read this a bit better? That's a bit better. And then Alt-J again, closes it. Alt-J again, brings it back. Alt-J again, closes it. And at last, we're kind of at the level of integration that we have with the standard Git integration. Shift-Control-G brings up the Git side panel. So you can kind of bring that up and hide that. Of course, that's very, very nice because it's a UI element that is fully integrated into the editor, but I think this Alt-J option is probably about as good as you can get for now. So this gives me very, very fast access to my JJUI while I'm working away in the Zed Editor. So there you go. That's a quick one. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'll be covering Jiu-Jitsu in more detail in the future. Enjoy, and I'll see you all next time.